Hello again. Thanks again, you guys, for dropping by. My name is Larry James. My company is Speak with Larry, and this is another podcast episode I'm creating for you guys. Basically, the reason that I'm doing these podcasts right now is because I have a podcast show that's audio, and I want to transfer or create a video podcast show that has two or three other people that are going to be speaking with me, and we'll interview people, and we'll just have dialogues back and forth, kind of in the Dallas metroplex area. Podcasts are really popular now. I know you know that, and you probably watch the Breakfast Club or different online, like Joe Rogan's podcast. There's a number of them that are making a lot of money being syndicated, and that's the direction that I plan to go. So what I'm working on right now is perfecting my craft, right? To get better at what I do, so that as I bring in guests from different areas of the world, or let's say that you're an entrepreneur, or let's say you're an author, right? Just anybody who is doing something, right? Someone who has goals and aspirations. Those are the people that people like you and I will actually learn from, because they're not on that level yet, right? So once they get on that level, the dynamics change altogether. And you have to know that, right? Because now your time is being more requested. You're being funded. People are paying you to show up, right? Just like they do me. But it took a while for that to happen, right? I had to create different other arms of income, if you will, right, before that happens. But once it happens, then it kind of snowballs into a really big thing if you're prepared, right? Because you got to be ready, because a lot of it will scare you, because you have to trust people, and you have to trust people that you don't know, dealing with things that you know nothing about, right? So sometimes that can be kind of unnerving, if you will. But if you have the right spirit as you're going through it, you can kind of tell when something is not really like resonating with you, right? You have that ability. We all do. So what I'm doing today is I'm structuring a set of podcasts that I'll be creating for this week, because not only do I create the podcast for the practice, this is just a practice run, right? But as I'm creating them, I send them out to different platforms that I'm a part of, like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and all that. So that's spreading who I am, right? So that by the time I actually begin my actual show, which everything going correctly will be around the first of the year. And I'm a person that, I set things up. So I expect things to go a certain way. So if there's any delay, there's an issue with me, right? Because I'm not like that. I run a tight ship. And there won't be any delay. It's just, you have to put together a team. And as you're putting together a team, you want to get an understanding up front, right? So that you have to know that this is not going to be forever. If I sign you up to be a part of the team, it's not going to be forever. It's going to be for a period of time, which means you have to put in the effort, just like I have to put in the effort, because we're working on growing something, right? Transforming ourselves into someone else. And that's how it works. But you really have to understand that it's not a one-man show. It requires a team. So just anybody that you network with and you identify with as having somewhat of a similar interest as you, that's a good place to start building your team, because everybody's not going to make it all the way with you. And sometimes you're not going to make it all the way, right? Sometimes you'll drop off and they'll continue on. That's how it works. But the beauty of it is you're getting that experience and you're getting that understanding of how things actually work, versus just going to work for a 9 to 5, right? For 40 years, which is not bad either. It's just, nowadays that's not really necessary once you understand a few skills that, you can acquire relatively inexpensively, right? So I'm not going to take up a lot of time on this video. I just wanted to kind of get you prepared, get you warmed up, because I do videos on the weekends. Saturdays I like to put together about 5 or 6, and I'll post those during the week. So there's systems that you have to create, and as you set those systems up, you do that once, and this automatic, right? It's just automatic. And that's where the consistency comes in. That's where people start to understand and believe in you, because hey, I see that every week. It's getting better. Look like I remember when it started, right? So get in the game, and I'll see you on the next podcast.